Yes, and welcome back to another episode with me, Luke, your host. So, jumping straight into the crypto news. Yes, the Bitcoin ETF. Could this be a sell the news event or a pivotal crypto adoption moment? So, we're going to jump into this in just a second, and my thoughts on this as the SEC has allowed approval for the first time a spot Bitcoin ETF, which was to trade publicly in the US yesterday, the 10th of January. So we had all those fake news that came out. I think it was on Tuesday, going into Wednesday. Gary Gensler and the SEC saying no, it was they had a breach of security and somebody hacked into their Twitter or whatever. But then it's a coincidence that they approve this Bitcoin ETF for the first time. So what do I think? Well, over the last couple of days, I have mentioned that I believe that this news eventually will allow mass adoption right across the world. More and more people will get into it, so it is a good thing, but I don't think we're going to all-time highs over the next month or so. So just jumping over into the Bitcoin, the charts for us. So just to highlight this, let me just get rid of all this. Some old technicals of a diamond pattern that I drew months ago. So there we go. So yeah, just jumping back over to this. So is this pivotal? Of course it is. It's big news that the ETF has started, and there'll be more that will come for sure. But I mean, we haven't seen a massive increase in the price because of this news, and I still expect us to, before the halving, to come back to the levels of around 30,000 just for one last dump before we shoot off to all-time high and beyond. So just looking at the charts, I just want to look at the weekly just to get a big picture. Over the last year, as you can see, it's been pretty good for the accumulation phase, that is. We've gone up, like I said in my video yesterday, 170 odd % during the accumulation phase, and now we're at some critical resistance. As you can see, I'll just highlight that here, of the resistance hovering around the 48,000 US dollar level. So this is a huge moment. If we push past this, then yeah, the next resistance would probably be around the 52,000. And then we've got a big one going all the way back to April 2021. If I put that here, that'd be 58. And then after that, we go straight back to the all-time highs of around $65,000 level. So I'm just going to highlight that on here so you can see it. So we've got only a few more resistance bars left to go past. And then before you know it, we'll be going way past the $65,000, $67,000 level to new all-time highs. But I still expect at some point early this year to have that pullback, and don't be surprised if we have a major dump after this Bitcoin ETF news, and that we do go back down to the $20,000 range. So I mentioned that yesterday with the Fibonacci retracement. That's the wrong one. There we go. And so yeah, we mentioned it yesterday. So the Fibonacci retracement is always a nice indicator, a nice tool to use to see where we could fall back to. So yeah, I mean, looking at this, this year, it's a very exciting year for sure in Bitcoin, but yeah, the Fibonacci retracement level, we could come back down to the 32. The 0.618 level is always a nice level to look at as well, so the 28K. But I still expect this thing to come down to these levels before we shoot off a lot higher. And as I've been saying, it's healthy for the market to have these pullbacks. We don't just go up in a straight line. Well, having said that, you can clearly see that we've gone up almost in a straight line since October. The growth has been quite phenomenal in crypto, or in Bitcoin I should say. If we go to the daily, and we've had this interesting trend that's been forming over the last months. So if I just stick that here and there, clearly see we're in this nice uptrend since October, early October, when we blasted through up to the 30k and then straight up. So we did have some resistance prior to that, early last year, and then yeah, eventually we've been in this uptrend ever since. So we are fighting some key resistance at the moment of the $48,000 level. So I don't expect us to go through there anytime soon. I could be wrong again, but I do expect us to come and test definitely this upwards trend, this support now, this upward trend that we see. Probably come back down, retest, but again, I wouldn't be surprised to see us come back to lower prices before we smash through it and start going up above the 50,000, above the 52,000 in the middle of this year. So that's pretty much it. Nothing on the. I'm just looking at long-term swing trading at the moment. I'm just waiting for that pullback to jump into a long swing trade. If you're day trading, then maybe go down to the 15-minute or 30-minute time frame to get some to get a look at your day trades, to see if you want to jump into a position. So that's pretty much it for today's episode. I think tomorrow, if I do an episode, we will look at some altcoins, what to dollar cost average into, and then yeah, just leave me any comments in the section below, your opinion. If you disagree with me, I'm always happy to see what you think. And if there's any altcoins that you want me to talk about, especially in the world of crypto gaming or AI, then I'll be happy to do so. So smash up the like button for the algorithm, for me and for other crypto YouTubers out there. Make sure to subscribe as well to the channel, and I will keep pushing out videos as best as I can. Eventually I'm going to get a microphone. I've been using my phone for the past since I've started YouTube, so I'm going to try and get a proper microphone, get a bit more professional. And so if you guys can smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, then for sure we can make this a better quality in the long run. So thanks again, guys and girls, for watching, sticking around until the very end, and I will see you next time in the next video.